Namaste, Jai Bhagat. The Venezuelan president, Maduro, is after all, at least technically, was leader of a state. Was leader of a state. Actually, he is still leader of a state. Whether his elections were rigged or not becomes secondary as the internal matter. But this man had been picked up from his home along with his wife and handcuffed, legs chained if I'm not wrong, and his wife also. They were taken to the US. They have injuries, both wife and husband has injuries on their body. How these injuries came, I don't know. One can speculate how these injuries came. And a person with leg injuries made to walk to the court. And of course the court is a court which would say so many stories, so many things. And on a routine what happens is such people who were arrested, their trial will go on prolonging for years until such time they will remain in prison. Now that's it, they have already got prison. They will have to remain in prison. Now however bad this man, I don't know. But this is not how another nation should intervene with somebody else. If this thing happens to those who intervened, they will realize it then. And it may not be very far. Such things can happen to anyone. Such thing can happen to the doer also. Maybe not in this manner, but in some other manner. So that time the world will not have sympathies, not even sympathies. The point is, the story is that he had been smuggling drugs to America, and that is quite not possible. The person who is president wouldn't be smuggling drugs into the US. Maybe, even if that smuggling took place, his people must have been smuggling, not this person directly. If must have been, I don't know. That's one thing. It's something like they're telling you don't buy oil from Russia to Bharat, and who shall make a decision where to buy oil from? No, this is coercion. This is bullying. You don't buy. And of late, the US president says that you're not making me happy. Are we sitting here to make people happy? You're not making me happy. He said because of the American English, I don't understand. But that's are we here to make people happy? Are we not a sovereign nation with such history that you cannot imagine? Such rich culture that you cannot imagine. You have already destroyed our wealth, economy and culture during the colonial time. Either you or your king or your kings have destroyed it. And we are coming back. The traditional culture of Bharat can't be just destroyed. It will come up again. It will resurrect, and that's what is happening. And look at this. You dictate terms and conditions. Don't buy this from someone. Don't buy this from that from someone. No, it means you don't have breathing space. You can't breathe without asking you. Well, then we are not speaking about freedom. Then we don't have such freedoms if that is the case. We don't have any freedom at all because these bullies will come and storm over us, and we resist. People with self-respect would resist. People without self-respect will surrender, like Pakistan. They have nothing to lose, but we have everything to lose. Look at this situation. You are not making us happy. And this man is made to march for whatever reasons, and he shall be spending the rest of his life under trial in prisons. And all these things are stories very revengeful act it is, because when Chavez was there in Venezuela, he had chased out the American companies from his oil fields. That vengeance is there. Normally, that's natural, will be vengeance. And that vengeance also manifests in this manner. Plus, they want this oil. And that oil, Venezuelan oil has got some speciality. It needs some special skills to refine. That's what someone was telling, I'm not sure. Needs a chemical kind of treatment, etc. Because they say it's hard, crude. I don't understand the technicalities. Anyway, look at this, what's happening. And you can just lament. If you are a righteous man, that word is from Bible. Righteous, righteousness. Christians should remember that word, righteousness. Better, Christians should remember that word, righteousness. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Siya Ram.